What is going on, guys? It's Dododox here, and welcome back to the Skaven campaign for Total War Warhammer 3. Same thing again, guys. We're going to do it where we go north and south, you know, to make it as better as possible. We're going to start in the south this time, and we're going to carry on our invasion, our ongoing invasion of the Dwarfs. We've got a battle maybe here that might be worth fighting. I'm not too sure. There's also these two here who are going to start attacking Flayed Rock, Scav Tower, and Stratted Storm. We're going to be doing a lot of absolute destruction. So, just to let you guys know, for this series going ahead, I am only going to show combat. What does that mean? They'll be so late into this campaign that the mechanics of the game and the buildings you've seen a million times, the skill trees you've seen a million times, that it is all just about action and conquest now. So we are going for the jugular of full action here. So I will do my best in the edits to edit out all the bullshit so that I can literally record 5 hours of Skaven a day, which means then that we can focus on conquest, obviously battles, obviously, and gameplay in so doing so. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, we're going to start in the north and then work our way. We'll start in the south and then work our way north. That's how we're doing this. So to start off with, we're going to move these guys forward into enemy territory. They're going to heal up there. Blackstone Fortress, we're going to move him over to the Sentinels. Right, moving a little bit further south here, we've got 4 armies here. We seem to have a lot of armies here. They need to move up there pronto, to be honest. They really do. I think we need to end turn, though, on this side. I think everything was done prior end of video yesterday. A couple of agents here to deal with. All right, there's an army here, further north. We got an army to respond. We've also got this problem to deal with, where there's a random orc army still just chilling. And then this is a real problem over here with only 2 armies of 3. And we're losing money, which means we really need to figure out what sort of armies need to be. I'm thinking of like disbanding some armies in some areas, but we were making new armies as well, just because of this individual behind here. You got to remember that I have minus 25% movement on, so that's going to happen. I think we did everything over here. Right. Okay. Well, if we did, then it's over to the north. Did we make sure we were dealing with those black arts who were lagging the game like crazy? Oh yeah, the invasion of the Dark Elves. We're moving over here to try and take all my north cities, which was a real problem. But we also had these guys marching. Yeah, everyone was done this turn. Let's end the turn. Right, so this was a big siege that we were going to fight. Yep, I think we might be able to do something here, maybe. We've got to slow down the Dark Elves because they're going to take all this land back. They have really dedicated armies for it. So, yeah. So, as you know, guys, I've pointed this out, I think, with the Kislev campaign, that we got cinematic battles back and gameplay at the same time. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, welcome to the battlefield. We are defending a siege against the almighty Malekith himself. And, well, we are very outnumbered, and we somehow need to stop this invasion from becoming a problem. The Dark Elves are on their way back, and we cannot have that. We must destroy them. Now, this is going to be a very hard battle to win, but we're going to try. This is what we've gone for. We've got rattling gunners on the walls, shooting down every angle. It looks unbelievably fun to be a rattling gunner on that wall right now, shooting down, shooty bang bang. But yes, guys, I'm really excited for this battle, and I'm excited to bring back cinematics, guys, proper ones, not just, you know, the odd shot there and there. There was a bit of criticism from the Kislev campaign, and I can kind of understand that. You either want one or the other. Trying to mix them wasn't the best idea. So we're going to go for full cinematics this time round with a little bit of moving around with the camera. On this side, we have got some issues as well. We're dealing with a bunch of leaders. There is a lot going on here to unpack. They're trying to go for my catapults because obviously they're trying to take out the artillery. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's high prioritized units that the AI will select, and they will go for your artillery as one of them. Your leader is another one. There's a few they go for if you didn't actually know. Now, obviously, I've got the smoke effects on in this campaign, so when the rattling gunners fire, you really see the smoke. It looks so good. But it's going to be a tricky battle here. Now, I'm not going to try and rant about the situation here, but you've probably noticed now, I've been doing a lot of defensive sieges lately, and it's been the same map. Now, I'm going to be very critical here about this. What CA really need to do is, because it was pissing me off a little bit, is they need to add variety to Skaven. Not the units, the maps. Maps, and possibly the music as well. It's choosing Dark Elf music at the moment as we walk around the map. But I'm going to get back to the gameplay now just a little bit. But yeah, basically sieges need fixing in general. And they really need to be fixed as soon as possible in terms of, well, map availability. Now, I've got an idea for CA, if they ever watch this video. I doubt, because I'm a small YouTuber. Is they need to add, if they want money, and I get it, they've got to earn money, map packs. Why not? Has anyone thought map packs would be a really cool addition to... I know we probably just want them for free, but I just put them in. Just put them in. Give me the choice of having more maps than just one. Because then you could, like, unlock capitals. Now, I'm not sure they're going to do this, and maybe it's a dumb idea. They could just give us the maps for free, and then that's another thing they could do as well. But anyway, rant over about this particular map. I did lose it. Good job that I'm now doing cinematic battles in the code, because I said too many swear words, and yeah, it would not have been a fun watch. It would have been more too serious. So I try to be a little bit more laid back with this, because it's been a few days and now I can just do the cinematic and, you know, chill out. But we're going to stop talking and stop ranting about sieges now. There's more things to address, like the magical elevators and the butt ladders, but we're not going to talk about that. Let's get back into the action of what is actually going on in this particular battle. We are trying to defend on 4 fronts. I went for this idea purely because of the towers. Because if you try and defend further back, the leaders are just going to get in anyway, and they're going to go for, like, your main stuff. And yeah, you're not going to be able to kill the leaders. At least the towers have a better chance of doing that. And then you can put your rattling gunners on the wall, because I'm using a mod, of course. Another thing that CA really needs to think about is, why couldn't we place weapons teams on the walls? We've got all these fancy walls, but we can't put our weapons teams on them. I'm trying not to rant. Let's actually focus on something a little bit more positive about the battles themselves. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, the cinematic effects in the series now are going to be legendary. It's all cinematic. It's gonna be so fun to just watch the carnage play out, watch everything unfold before your very eyes in a cinematic style. And it looks so cool. The poison effects dealing with the big shrine. There's so much to unpack about this battle. But what is actually happening, because I've been ranting quite a bit, is we've basically just been trying to defend against an annoying Dark Elf army. And they are... If you've been watching the campaign, you'll notice that they are sending an offensive right through my northern border right now, and it's not going so well in this part of the world. I know this is a very late into the campaign series, and we've done quite a lot, and a lot of people have been saying, why have you not finished this yet? I told you this a million times. The reason why is because of the mods that I added, the realistic replenishment. The 25%, minus 25% movement mod really just adds to the atmosphere. So I'm hoping to get more open field battles rather than constant sieges, because that is kind of boring. And I do like to fight every battle, unless it feels like it's just going to be a slog, or literally it's so one-sided that there's no reason to fight it anyway. However, this battle I only fought because maybe we had a chance, and you will find out at the end of the battle whether I won it or not. But there was a lot of things maybe this garrison could defend against this onslaught of Dark Elves. They didn't attack with all their armies, but they did attack with quite a lot. Skaven taking on one of their leaders right now. Looking pretty good for me, actually. I've actually got my Storm Vermin doing a lot, getting them in, or killing all the leaders off, because what I've noticed about this game is Spearmen have a good time against leaders. Nothing else does. But I think it's because Spearmen can lock down single entities, but others can't. Now, I'm playing with double unit size on as well, which means, as you probably know by now, we doubled everything from ultra to extreme is what I would call it, and it just makes the battles feel nicer. Longer battles mod is on as well, so nothing just dies instantly. Like, obviously, yeah, they're going to die, right? But they at least stand a chance of actually doing something before they go down. They do go down, by the way, if there's a lot of firepower, but they don't just die instantly. Because it does get, with all the armor in Warhammer and Warhammer lore, yeah, it makes no sense for them to go down straight away. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more realistic to actually put it back to normal vanilla. I don't know, but I just really like the pace of the battles now, rather than being just complete slugfest. So complete arcadey feels. I don't know why I said slugfest. So they're actually advancing on our position now, trying to take out our, our turrets, because I'm bogging them down at the entrance. So menace below, I'm literally just trying to hold them back for as long as possible while the towers shoot. It's really all I can do now. There's not really much else I can do. They are going to get in. They outnumber me quite a bit, and because I decided to hold the wall, they are going to send units round. The AI love to go for your points, so because they see that as winning the game. I don't think I've ever won the game by capturing the point. I think it's like an AI thing, I swear. Only AI, they put it in for the AI, because I swear no human player ever goes for the victory point, or very rarely does. I think removing capturing completely is a really good idea from sieges. Because it really makes the AI just go for the points and not attack you instead. I feel like there was a mod to remove it, and I remember playing it. It got shut down recently. I remember how good the battles were. The AI would focus on your units rather than the points, and it was a lot more interesting, the battles. It played more like an open field map, where the AI would be constantly going for your good units instead. In sieges, they really obsessed with your points. They're so obsessed with it. But here's a nice bird's eye view of the map, and this is a really nice looking view. Now, as you can see, this map is what gets played quite a lot in the series. The 3 walls, the 3, everything like that. So it is pretty tricky to constantly fight on this map. So, like, if there's a defensive siege and I win it comfortably now, I just auto-resolve it because it's the same battle. But if I have to play it, then I have to play it. But you've probably seen from every single 107 videos that, yeah, it is starting to waver on me just a little bit now. But I still love this game to absolute love it. I just love this game. I do. And I'm just ashamed that it can't be as good as I thought it would be. But I still really enjoy playing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do videos on it. You know what I mean? Like, do you think I would do videos on this game if I didn't enjoy it? That's the thing. I really do enjoy it. And there are moments in sieges where it does feel really fun. And that's why I think someone needs to remake that point mod good thing go away. Because honestly, I'm being serious, the AI plays so much better when there are no points around. It really do. They focus on your units rather than the fucking points. I'm going to stop swearing. Every time I talk about the sieges and topics, I do start ranting. And I'm really trying not to rant because I don't want to rant. Because it looks bad for me. And it just looks bad in general. I want to be that general guy that does, gets cross, but doesn't get mad at things that are out of my control. But I do hope CA, for future Total Wars, do think about really changing the way the sieges worked. Because in Medieval 2, there were faults, but it was flawless with execution in terms of how fun those sieges were. And I've been really thinking about this, guys. Would you like me to do a Third Age Total War campaign again? Play a different race than Dododox, and actually do a full campaign on it and don't stop after 2 weeks. Because that's kind of... Well, we really want to see the difference. The only problem with it, Medieval 2 right now is the AI do seem to be lacking quite a bit. It's always been their problem. But I still thought the sieges were more interesting because of the way the layout design was. But don't get me wrong, man, Warhammer's fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing Otherwise, I wouldn't have done 107 episodes of Skaven. If I really didn't like this game, why would I do 107 episodes of Skaven? Like I said, I know I've ranted on this cinematic, and I really should be looking at the cool shots and what's going on, the storm vermin. I've tried to speak about it, but I'm in that ranting mood where I had to get this off my chest and just really think about it. But, like I said, right, we're going to stop ranting now. Well, this replay is almost over because we lost. Sorry, my recording cut, but we actually did a lot there, to be honest. We actually did a lot. I'm not joining Random Wars. We actually did a lot there. We did a lot, and we killed quite a lot. You didn't see it because my recording crashed for some reason, but we did a lot. What is Karak up to this time? I'm waiting for their bold moves. Here we go. They're going to use agents. Oh, okay. Double attack inbound. Okay, we're getting sieged by that rebellion. But what the hell? I have made too much money. I have made too many units again, haven't I? Right, we'll go through north first and then down to south this time. We need to start dealing with these dark elves because they keep pushing over here. Bloody hell. They're going to take this next. Then they're going to go for that. And they're going to go for that. Yeah, I'm going to lose this entire area if I'm not careful. But remember, we have been establishing over here. I think we definitely go help out. Now, I'd go and bring this army to bear. Force march. Land on the beaches over... Where can we land? Where's our nearest landing destination? There's a beach there. That's a beach. You can land there, sure. That's a beach. Oh, yeah, I need to get in the water first. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so go there, I'd say. Bloody hell, the water shit. Go that way. Yeah. But both those armies are going to inbound over there, I think. And then we'll move these guys in for the kill. But there is 3 black arcs over there. Well, they won't be able to help. Will don't ever. Always underway. There we go. Always underway. It's not worth doing it the other way around. I can't believe how much money we're losing a turn. How many armies do we currently have? 28. I don't understand why would you lose so much money then? Skaven have fucking money problems, don't they? They always have done. I guess it's hard. That's why it's kind of hard to conquer the world with them. Even though they can inhabit pretty much anywhere except some forests. Right. Moving on. Well, how do we combat the money issue? By taking more settlements, of course. To Flare Rock we go. Well, we will underway over here. It'll be quicker. There you go. Underway over there. Perfect. And now this should be a city to take. Theric Victory. Yeah, we're going to wait this out. As much as I'm losing this much money, it's not the end of the world. I could always get rid of some armies. Right, I'm going to cancel any more recruitment. And just go deal with that fucking army instead. In fact, I'm going to ambush it. So when it moves... If I go any encampment, have I got a chance of underway interception? We're at 55 in the river. Okay, yeah, there we go. That'll work. Right, let's keep moving forward to the Black Iron Mine. I'd bring other armies as well. Force march. Valiant defeat. Well, we're definitely not fighting that straight away. So we'll wait on that. And we just grab our other units, like this one. We only need 1 for that one. Nope, the garrison is ridiculous. Never mind. Right, you go that way. These can all carry on as normal. This is going to go help over here. Okay, this is a problem. Double attack. Also, get rid of this. Decisive victory against the orcs. Random rabble of rebellion. Crush the rebellion. You know what? I don't mind doing an open field battle. It's been a while. Let's just crush this pretty quickly. I mean, to be honest with you, we win super hard, but I just want to crush some orcs really quickly. All right, guys, welcome back to another cinematic. Today, we're fighting a rebellion. They decided to rebel against the almighty Skaven clan of Lord Skrolk themselves, Clan Pestilence. They think that their ruler isn't good enough. They don't like living in ruins. But you know what? Maybe that is... They do kind of have a point there. But I don't really think rebelling this early when you've just been took over is a really good idea, because my army is still here. You should have waited maybe till I moved on a bit, but you waited while Lord Skrolk was still here. Absolute madness. Anyway, the orcs are charging me, and it's going to be a brutal battle, because this really is a very cut and dry sort of battle. It is a flat map with a little bit of hills at the side of each side on an icy terrain, and it looks fantastic with the Skaven corruption as well added as well. And here's a nice bird's eye view, and this is what it looks like from gameplay point of view if you saw what I would be doing in gameplay. And as you can see, it looks very, very one-sided. That's because it is. This rebellion thought they could rebel against the almighty Lord Skrolk himself when you have this amount of forces staying put in this particular city. I mean, they marched out, they escaped, they formed this alliance, and now they're trying to think that they can win. Are they mad? I mean, the naked green men were not very happy inside ruins, it seems. But the Skaven, I'm going to teach them a lesson right now. See a lot of firepower going off, and a lot of damage already being taken by the orcs as they get slaughtered with snipers, warp lightning cannons, all sorts of beautiful damage being thrown at, plague claw catapults. It is a magnificent battle, this, and just so intriguing to watch. We got some of our, what are these guys called? Storm vermin Vol. What was that? I can't pronounce that at all. But yeah, it's a pretty deadly one. So yes, last battle I ranted about the sieges, but you know what I can't rant about? Open field battles. This is glorious. This part of the game should not be touched. Open field battles are brilliant. Leave them as they are. Nothing wrong. I have nothing wrong with open field battles. I know some people do that they're too small. I can live with that. If that's the one thing of criticism I will give, maybe make open field battles a little bit bigger. But other than that, I don't think there's anything really bad about them. They are really fun to play. I love fighting open field battles. I never get bored of fighting them. The maps do differ as well a little bit more. There are a lot more of them. But yeah, I really this was a very ranty episode, but I'm gonna get some nice positive feedback to CA now rather than negative. And the orcs decided to go hide in the trees because they thought, you know what, we'll have better chance than here maybe, but how would you get to my gun lines anyway? Yeah, so the snipers can still shoot through the trees. Some are hitting the branches, of course, but the firepower is still absolutely destroying everything right now. It is glorious. There is a plane going over right now. It's making a racket. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe you can't. But it's a bit annoying. So yeah, guys, I need to know your thoughts in the comments now about whether cinematics should stay, because I'm really liking this. It means I can focus a lot more in the actual battles because I'm not having to commentate as much about what's going on, and I can focus on winning the battle and then showing off an incredible battle whether I win or lose. And I think it's a great way of doing this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe some people prefer gameplay, but I don't know, I just really enjoy watching the cinematic battles more, to be honest. Actually, I get excited now. After I've done my campaign, I get to go and watch some epic battles and have control of them and look around what's going on. See, whoa, this all looks so cool back. And it bloody does. Every single time I watch, it looks really, really good. Now, you've also probably noticed that I'm doing a lot of not talking about the battle. It's because I actually did talk about the battle while I was moving the camera around and stuff. But I forgot what I said, and I'm not going to try and manufacture something for a second time reaction when I've already done this and I've already seen it play out. But yeah, the orcs have had their day and they are running for the hills. That was a nice, easy victory. Replenishment. And we will keep building. They are still alive, though, which is very annoying. Right, they moved these guys forward, left them at base. It's because they're not... Oh, I see why. Right. 2-on-2 action here. This could be something. Okay. Lightning strike. Close. Derek. I think it's because they have the flame cannons. I think that's the problem. And then all the hammerers. They seem to be running faster units. But with the... It would be a 2-on-2, so it would be a fair fight. A big win to win it, actually. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. How is this a Pyrrhic victory with both? What? Well... Retreat. Move forward. No, they haven't just gone and done that. Oh, that's a guaranteed death. There's no movement. Oh, wait. There we go. That's connected. Oh, no, it is both armies. I'm a bloody idiot. Right, never mind. Well, this is some battle, and I feel like we have to play it because we're not going to get another great one like this in a while. Yeah, so let's just on the Skaven menace below that I have left. Only have 5 for some reason. Add some abilities to my storm bourbon, and let's just see who has the better firepower, because that's what this is going to come down to. The Doom Fraser's always going to do some oh, they got so many giant slayers, and they've got slayer pirates. Oh, this could be interesting, actually. Let's just go. Let's just go. Right, the underway battle begins against the Dwarfs and their Skaven. Not really too sure what the Dwarfs are doing here. They decided to clump up in a very weird way. Maybe there's too many of them. Very strange. Hope it's not to do with the double unit mod. That'd be annoying. But it looks like the Skaven seem to be more organized than the actual Dwarfs. It's very strange. So this is an underway map. We are attacking a doubled city, doubled army. And we've got a doubled army as well. And yes, if I give you a more bird's eye view, you can see that it's going to be a bit of a showdown. Now, we are waiting to be set up in position right now, so let's get that all set up nice, and then we will launch the attack. Right, Lord Skrolk's going to give the order, and we are going to attack this very, very strange dwarven defensive line. I'm assuming they're bugged, and a little bit of firepower is going to need to unbug them. So, again, we're going to rant. I know. Another rant incoming here. We may as well call this episode the episode of rant. Yeah, the AI need fixing on open field battles sometimes. They, especially for some reason, they get a bit lost when reinforcements are coming onto the field, and they don't really do much until the reinforcements come on, and they basically just take a load of shots. And as you can see, I don't know what the Dwarfs are doing. I don't know who's commanding them, but they clearly are very disorganized. But of Lord Skrolk's army, very, very not disorganized, and that shouldn't be the case. Dwarves are meant to be organized. And they're just throwing their Empire cavalry in for free, it seems. I mean, maybe this will get them to move, because we've got the mortars going off now, as well as the snipers. Yeah, I would not want to be that Empire cavalry unit right now, I'm not going to lie. That sounds quite painful. So that was a lovely little bit of shooting. The Dwarves finally are understanding that maybe it is probably best to actually attack rather than get shot at for free. So they're going to charge in. This is kind of a big mistake as well, because now they're going to get slaughtered by my entire line of fire. And it's a glorious thing to watch, though. At least they are charging, though. Rattling gunners opening fire. It's quite a spectacle. I just had to shut up a minute though. I just watched the carnage unfold. Now they do have things as well. They have some organ guns. They got some flamers. They can definitely fire back if they get near me, but they will be able to shoot me with their organ guns from far away, and that's what they're doing now. My lines are going to finally start taking some hits. You'll probably notice that I've actually set my Skaven up in a very weird way. Doomfreyer's at the front, and I've got a couple of units behind them, but I've made sure that my Rattling gunners have a little space to shoot, and it's really effective because everything's firing right now, and it's working out wonders right now. I'm really loving this. I do love when Warhammer battles end up like this. Either it's just a shoot fest, or it's a charge into just a blaze of glory from the Dwarfs, it seems. Skaven do have the edge when it comes to Dwarfs because, well, they're very slow, and Skaven's abilities and everything does slow things down, so there's quite a lot going on here. The flame cannon's finally shooting from the Dwarfs' perspective, but it's just a bit carnage right now. But you'll see the lines. It looks so cool. All the different lines being shown right now. A little more of a bird's eye view and a tactical view now of what's going on. Yeah, I had a lot of firepower in this army and a little bit of front line, but I made like a checkerboard formation, as you can see. It's all nice and checkerboarded out. It looks really nice, really effective, and it's absolutely decimating this dwarven line right now because everything is firing, which is always a great sight in Total War when your units actually fire. And the battles are a lot shorter when that happens because most of the time range in this game has always been unbelievably strong, and well, these poor dwarfs didn't really get a look in this time. They are still charging in more forces. I'm very brave. The Iron Breakers are going to start firing their grenades now, but most of it is gone from the amount of firepower that I possess. And even if they try and get through my lines, I've set up in a checkerboard, so they have to fight each unit individually, which is always going to be a bit tricky. Doomfreyers have been amongst all this while things have been going on, but it is an absolute slaughterfest for the Dwarfs right now. But they still do have some range. Now that their front line is cleared, their range will start to fire more now, and I might start seeing casualties. But mostly, I've just been firing my weapons, and it's been absolutely glorious. But it's not going to take long for these Dwarfs to run, I don't think. They do have some archers left. There's a couple of units left, but a lot of this is not going to be useful anymore because there's no front line left. They are still firing their flame cannons and doing quite a bit of damage to my front line. They're killing a few storm vermin, but I just have endless amount of ammo. Well, not endless, but close to endless. And I've got my claw fiends now just in there as well, doing all sorts of rat ogres. Sorry, not claw fiends. I'm thinking of another game. My rat ogres are just getting in there. They are sending a couple of hammerers in, but it's looking a little bit too late. These underway battles are pretty straightforward. I've always said with these underway battles, it's who has the better range that wins them, not the better melee. It's just too small, the map, that with these underway battles, it is just a crossfire map. You just are firing at each other. There is one way maybe to win this map without any artillery, but you've got to be quick and you've got to just sacrifice a big unit or something like that so it gets focus, because it's very hard as a melee faction to win underways. If you're ranged, however, it's the complete opposite. It's very easy. There are some underway maps that do have some nice like forests and stuff, which makes it a bit easier for the people that run mostly infantry, the faction that runs mainly mostly infantry, but most of it they don't really have. And then you can see there's a lot of wavering banners right now. So what I'm just going to say as well, guys, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do the cinematic replays. There's two ways I was going to go about this. The first way was to just show cinematic and no like actual banners, and the second way was to show banners and cinematics. I think the second way is better personally, but maybe you guys just want to see cinematic. I don't know, but maybe I should be try and show some more things of what's going on, like in the battle as well. I am quite new to this, so it's very difficult, especially when I'm having to record again, because my microphone didn't record the first time. Makes it a little harder to really commentate on something that when I'm actually moving the camera myself, it was dead easy to actually know what to say, but it seems a bit more tricky when I'm actually voiceovering it back, because I'm not in control of the camera anymore. I'm just basically going off what I see instead, which is a little bit more tricky. But this was a glorious, glorious victory. Just the Lord left now. And once he's dead, Skrolk nearly died to the Lord, to be fair. He had to be really, really careful. But yeah, it's just the Lord left. There's loads of rats around. It's not looking good for the Dwarfs. The inevitability is going to come soon, you would think. A few minutes later, and as you can see, the Dwarven leader is getting sniped, getting shot by plague claw catapults, and a few rattling gunners as well. Yeah, he is not making out of here alive. There is too much firepower there. A couple more sniper shots and he will be goners. I'm pretty certain of that. He's a very tanky dude, though. He's going to be taken hard to go down. I've sent in my rat ogres to try and slow him down, but my rat ogres are getting killed in the process here. So, need to be a little bit careful there. Still getting sniped at. Still friendly fire in my own units. Mortars still going off. It's all just a bit much for this Dwarven leader. He is kind of surrounded and getting snipes on all angles. Yeah, it's not a great day for the Dwarfs. A real loss to their campaign, because they are losing ground rapidly as I approach the end game of the Dwarfs. We're slowly picking off their settlements one at a time, and also killing very important armies of so-called Dwarfs. These have been a thorn in my side now for quite a lot of episodes, and it's time we take them down once and for good. Ooh, everything lived, just about. Yes, definitely going to replenish there. I have a feeling they're probably going to send that army over as well in a minute. That's going to probably re-come over. This is a problem over here. We don't really have a lot of, like, armies over here now. That's a big problem. So we're going to have to keep moving everything over. And with losing 1,800 constantly, doesn't really help either. So a lot to think about here, to be honest, in the old south. But I think we're done over here now, because we're heading over to the north for more battles and more movement. Oh, no, we need to end the turn. Right, let's see what the enemy do. More attacks. This one, they got their leaders back already. Are you actually kidding me? Already? They just keep pushing. They just keep pushing. They're literally not stopping. God, there's a lot of battles. There's a lot of battles this episode. There's a lot. Right. Let's go. Oh, yes, I keep doing this where the video just ends abruptly. It's because sometimes I forget to do my outro. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Skaven campaign. So as you can see, that was mainly just battles and gameplay. Really nothing to do with like building or anything. We're so late into this campaign now that I just want to show the conclusion of certain things. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, remember to leave a like rating, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. On anyone who's watched all 107 videos of the Skaven, thank you so much. You guys are legends, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.